Transition. Hey, everybody.
How's everybody's week going?
Can you guys hear us? Let us know if you can hear us. Let us know where you're coming from.
Testing, check 1, 2. Hey, Chris with a K.
And let us know how your week is going.
Hey, Aaron.
Hello.
Where am I? That's a good question. Yeah, I bet Five Eyes is done with America.
Atlanta, Virginia. Well, we had some good news today, right?
We did?
State Senate race in Pennsylvania.
I didn't even read that today.
Really?
I was neck deep in court orders and Pete Hegseth.
It was supposed to be a lock for red.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michelle. Somebody finally said that you guys can hear us.
No, somebody else said that. I saw that.
All right, good.
Yeah, we had
Hello, East Bay.
some good news. Let's see here.
Thank you, Carrie. What are you doing?
I was going to look that up, but I got sidetracked.
Genia, Columbus, Ohio.
I'm also waiting to see if Attorney Di comes in here. So
Oh, yeah.
let's see. I thought I had that open here. And that's not it. Try not to break anything too, you know. Every click. That's not it. All right. I think we have Attorney Di.
Hi, everybody.
Hey there.
Hey,
hold
there
on.
she is.
They can't see you yet, but I'll hook you up here in a second. Hold on. Let me get her connected. Let's see. One second here. And let's see. Oh, I think we have it. All right. Attorney Di, can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me
Awesome.
okay?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can everybody out there in chat land hear Attorney Di?
Hey, thanks, James.
We are rolling.
I love that emoji, Carrie.
And it looks like Attorney Di has some treats for us there on her desk.
Well, I'll just keep my hands busy as we
been,
talk, but
it's been slightly eventful, has it not?
yeah, it's been crazy. Although I tell you what, the number one question I'm getting is on Social Security these days.
That doesn't surprise me. I mean, that's highly impactful, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. What's the question?
what's happening?
Just what's happening
I
in
mean, they're
general.
just making it impossible for people to access their benefits, right?
It's breaking down, right?
Well, I think they're putting it together in a way that makes it impossible to get those benefits.
Yeah.
So they're using the red tape in order to make it messy.
Yep. Yeah. It's like make everything non-functional and then just
Yep.
kind of throw up your hands like, well, it's not our fault, you know.
Sorry, guys, I got a bit of an echo. Just a minute, I'm going to switch my headphones.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Hopefully that works. All right. Well, we have Brooklyn, New York in the house. Let's see. Do you guys hear an echo when Hawk and I talk? Or maybe it's just when Di is talking. Thank you, Paula. Anisha, I didn't see your email yet, I don't think.
And everybody, don't forget, you can just text the word stop if you want to opt out of any classified military text threads.
That's right. That's right. Di, how's the echo now when you talk? We can't hear you.
We lost your mic.
We lost your mic somehow. Maybe you need to change it in your settings there. Yeah, I think when you plugged in your headphones, we lost your mic somehow. Oh, we got you.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yep,
There you go.
Got you now.
The nails are looking on point today.
No
Di.
doubt.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the
No
compliments.
doubt. And the plaid is looking good too.
Solid accessorization going on there as well.
That is most excellent.
Thank you. Thank you very much, fellas.
Awesome. All right, we're back in action. So, first of all, I guess we should do a little introduction in case there's any people here that don't know who Attorney Di is. Somebody said no, Jackie said no echo. That's good.
It will surprise you to learn that Attorney Di is an attorney.
It's a true story, Hawk.
It
True
is
story.
true. It is true. Di, do you want to introduce yourself or do you want
Oh,
Hawk to
sure.
introduce
Yeah.
you? Okay, go for it.
No, let Hawk do it.
All right.
I've never met her. I don't know who she is.
Words hurt, Hawk. Words hurt.
I cannot confirm or deny.
Thank you, Carrie. Attorney Di is one of our TikTok besties, and she, it's like I talk about news and the law and politics, and she does exhaustive reviews of pleadings and cases, and goes way more in depth on a lot of things than I do, and she does absolutely tremendous work.
She also,
Oh, that's so sweet.
she also helps us keep our cool when it feels like the sky is falling.
Yes.
Which,
I do my best, although the
that-
Hulk's been coming out a lot recently.
that has become a massive, invaluable service to everyone. But it's good to see the Hulk come out too. I like both.
I do have to be careful because I don't want to break anything.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you could put some expendables around you that you can do without.
Like some people in my
staging.
neighborhood, maybe.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. All right, so Di, what do you have for us there in the?
Well, I'm just going through this tonight. I figured it'd be more, I'd get some annotating done while we chatted tonight rather than just seeing my hands. But I'm going through the new Social Security decision that came out on the 20th.
Oh, wow. Which court and what questions were they looking at?
Right. So we're in the District of Maryland, and we've got the American Federation of State and County Municipal Employees. So that's the AFSCME.
Uh-huh.
And this is where, let me flip it to the back.
Always start with the conclusion.
Exactly right.
Yep.
Here we go. It says, oh, this is really good. I'll just read this real quick.
Go for it.
The American public may well applaud and support the Trump administration's mission to root out fraud, waste, and bloat from federal agencies, including Social Security Administration, to the extent it exists. But by what means?
That's an
Man.
important detail.
Exactly right. So here they're just saying the government has not even attempted to use a less invasive way of taking care of it or explaining it.
Yeah. Well, I love with all this stuff how they kind of pretend like there is nothing in place anywhere in government to help identify fraud. Like it just doesn't exist, right?
Nobody's ever tried this before.
Nobody's ever looked for
Ever.
fraud in the government before.
It's never ever happened before.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Like this is the first time someone's even thought of it. And I even remember, one of his tweets that said, well, if fraud's involved, it changes everything, which is
Right.
absolutely not true
That was
whatsoever. But
that
these
was
people,
that was
these people
one of
believe it.
that was one of his tweets about the 2020 election results.
Exactly.
Look at that. I love that.
I'm just a bill.
Yep. It's lonely
is-
days being a bill right now.
That is fantastic, man.
That's awesome.
These are rough times, man.
Yeah. There's Bernie.
Hi.
Oh my God, the suit and everything is awesome. And the tie. So, Di, I will ask you, of all of the shenanigans happening legally right now, what one is the most kind of alarming or disturbing to you?
I think El Salvador,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same
because
here.
I truly believe that there are people in that prison that should not have been put there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And just the absence of due process for all of them, really.
Right. And the fact that the government's like, well, they deserve it.
Right. Yeah, because we
And
said so.
exactly. And none of the facts and evidence support it. We have absolutely the best judge possible in the entire US listening to this case, and they're saying we're not going to tell you anything.
Yeah. Judge Boasberg.
Yeah, so what happens next?
I just did an 8-minute update on all of this.
Ooh, let's have it. Let's have your
Yes.
update, Hawk.
We can't
Well,
go watch it right now. So
Yeah. So I covered the order that Boasberg issued on Monday, keeping the restraining order in place against Trump deporting anyone under the Alien Enemies Act. And he stated in that order that each one of these individuals is entitled to their own individual hearing, where they are permitted to contest their designation as a member of the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua. They're allowed to contest their deportation. And even under the Alien Enemies Act, the government has to present evidence and prove to the judge that each one of these individuals is a member of this gang. And in a declaration filed with the court late last week, a representative of ICE said that they don't even have individual profiles on most of these people. So they just rounded up Venezuelans with tattoos, and that was it. They
Some
don't
didn't
have
even have
individual
tattoos.
evidence of just about anything with regard to a lot of these deportees, which is just horrific. It's just horrific.
It is. And, I've listened to all of the hearings where the public could be listening,
Yeah.
and you could hear the judge getting so frustrated and like pulling himself back.
I bet.
yeah, I bet, man.
I wonder how
One of
long
his,
judges are going to pull themselves back like that.
I'm not sure. What I'm seeing in the decisions is I'm seeing like little comments like monsters disappear when you shine a light on them, like weird stuff like that
Wow.
Wow.
from the judges.
That
Yeah.
is
I mean, they're not
crazy,
holding
man.
back.
And, and then the DC Appellate Court, I think it was DC Appellate Court, issued a decision today. That opinion's like 98 pages long. I haven't read the whole thing yet. But they kept Boasberg's restraining order in place. And that was during oral arguments, I guess, on Monday. One of the three appellate judges said that Nazis deserved better treatment than this under the Alien Enemies Act
Oh, yeah.
during World War II, because they received notice that they were being deported. They received notice of where they were going. They had time to notify their counsel and their families.
Yeah.
And these guys just got rounded up and thrown on a plane and flown to El Salvador.
Yeah, the
Even the ones
judge
who
that was,
had representation didn't even have time to contact their attorneys. And the
yep.
ones who've been identified, their families and their attorneys don't even know if these guys are still alive.
That's amazing. Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
that is by far the most disturbing thing to me to think about. You know, the ones that are completely innocent and what they're having to go through.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable.
it's atrocious. And this whole idea that the Nazis were actually given it, that came out in the original hearing.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
he's saying even the Japanese Americans, when this was used previously, were allowed to have hearings.
Yeah. I mean, and the way they did it, like in the way of kind of, you know, they tried to do it covertly until the last minute, to try to hide it from the legal system, not give
Well,
their
and the
attorneys
thing,
any chance to do anything.
yeah, and so, I mean, within the original case before Judge Boasberg, DOJ filed a brief last night where they just stated explicitly, we're not giving you any additional information. We're not going to answer
Yep.
any more of your questions to the judge. We're not going to provide you any further factual basis for anything. And it's converted now into a contempt proceeding because the judge is now deciding whether or not he's going to hold the government in contempt for violating his prior order. Zelda.
Thanks, Zelda.
Thank you, Zelda.
Sleep well.
We're recording it. You can watch it tomorrow.
Glad you came to represent the Scottish representation.
But so now it's back in Judge Boasberg's hands, and he's got to decide whether he's going to hold the government in contempt and what that would even look like.
So has that ever been done before?
Sure.
Yeah, they've done contempt threats. That's a great threat. Most people don't want to go to jail, but as far as actually getting an attorney into jail in DC, no, they don't really do that very often. This is very
Yeah,
unusual.
I wouldn't think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
I don't even know what a contempt order would look like in this case. But I mean, the key thing I think for people to pay attention to is the messaging coming out of the White House. Because for the first few days after they did these flights, they were asserting as fact that every single people on, I think, all three of these planes was a member of this violent Venezuelan street gang. And they were saying that anybody who spoke out against this and the judge who issued the restraining order was in favor of keeping violent Venezuelan undocumented immigrant gang members on the streets of America. And then once that started to kind of not fly, the White House switched to saying that this was a counterterrorism operation
Oh, nice.
and saying that all of these young men on these three planes were terrorists. And that if you're not in favor of deporting them, then you're in favor of terrorism. You're pro-terrorism. Just like what they're doing to student protesters who protested in favor of Palestinian civilians.
Oh my
They've
gosh,
labeled
that's a
them
tough
as
case.
pro-Hamas and pro-terrorist.
So, I mean, what are
Yeah.
the chances of being able to get these people back? And I mean, this is
Well,
just horrifying.
my understanding, and another thing that drives me crazy about this is that the only reason we know anybody was on any planes is because of the plaintiffs. We don't even have information about anything else. They
Yeah,
refused to tell the judge about it. So there could have been 10 planes. I mean, I'm just like, I don't know.
sure,
Oh man.
So we
sure.
don't know how many, we don't know the numbers. What we have is like their video that they took
Yeah, their
and the
little video
plaintiffs.
production, their commercial that they made.
Exactly. And the plaintiffs. That's how we found out that they had actually sent people back to the US because the government wouldn't take them in El Salvador because they were women and children.
Ugh,
We
God.
Wow,
found
I
that
mean,
out from the plaintiffs.
wow.
that's just horrifying, man. I mean, any Trumper that that thinks this is good is an absolute fool. If you think this could not happen to you or
Oh,
someone,
they're fucking idiots.
someone that you love or someone that you know,
They're unimaginably
it's
stupid.
just insane. Thank you, Karen.
They want to be ruled. They don't want to be governed.
Special election in Minnesota, April 25th.
Oh, that's the
Justin
guy.
Eichhorn.
That's the guy who introduced legislation in the Minnesota State House to make Trump derangement syndrome a recognized mental illness.
Oh man, let's get that
He's
guy.
gone
out of there.
now.
And well, he is out of there because that
that's
same
right.
that same day he solicited sex from a
That's right.
16-year-old girl.
Yeah, who's deranged in this
Right.
in this organization here? Oh man.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We gotta come up with a poll.
Uh
We gotta come up with a poll. It's something that's fun.
man.
Okay, let me see. I might be able to help with
There's no
that.
bottom for Trumpers. That's right.
Di,
Unless you're on
do you
Grindr.
use different color highlighters for different things in documents?
Heck yeah.
So do I. Absolutely.
Well, you
Only
have
way
to,
to do it.
right?
You guys in
So
your
we could do a
highlighters.
poll on who we think's going to be stepping down from the
Oh, there you
national
go.
security.
Who's the first one to go?
All right, let's.
Pete Hegseth or Mike Waltz, National Security
Yes.
Advisor? I've seen a
Choose it,
couple of
baby.
interviews with Mike Waltz, man. He is scrambling hard.
Yeah. They're all scrambling.
Yeah.
I think this will be great. Although I don't understand why that picture of Mike Johnson with the little green bubble saying, I'll meet
Wait,
you at the hotel.
Who's going to go first? What were you saying, Di?
I was just saying I don't get the picture that's going around with Mike Johnson and the little green bubble that says, I'll meet you at the hotel. I don't get it.
Oh, somebody said that is a communication from his Grindr profile.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he was trying to pick up some dude in Washington, D.C. earlier this week.
No way. And the guy released it.
Well, I don't think it's real.
Is that spelled right? Or is it two G's?
Well, there's no
That's
way to
right.
know.
And then Mike Waltz, Waltz. No, but the guy who originally put that up on TikTok did a follow-up video saying that he was contacted by the FBI who told him to take it down.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So that was-
Really?
yeah, I saved the video.
oh, that's interesting. If it's fake, why would you be so concerned
Right.
about it being
Dr.
taken
Bean.
down? Yeah, people are thinking that.
So I'm starting to see familiar names every week.
Mike
Like
Waltz.
Marathon Don,
Yep.
Lori Kay is in there.
People are thinking Waltz is going to be the fall guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Waltz.
Well, he's
That way.
just-
he invited him to the text thread, right? I mean,
He's just
somebody needs to teach these old guys how to use technology.
and Mike Waltz is just he's not a very dynamic guy, you know. He doesn't have like the bombast that Pete
fired.
Hegseth has. You know.
Well, he's
I mean,
just less of an egomaniac.
It's
Only
like
slightly.
I'm sure Trump looks at somebody like Pete Hegseth and is like, that's somebody I could go out with and pick up some women.
Yeah, he's probably secretly impressed
Yeah.
because he's a gym rat and he's got tattoos. You know,
These guys are kind of gross.
they're all gross. You know what they
Oh.
are? They're all
Hang on.
schoolyard bully jocks.
Lily, yes, over-opinionated Brit is leaving social media.
Yes.
He and his family are here from England. I believe he and his wife are both green card holders.
Yeah. So they're
And
concerned.
so they're scrubbing their social media presences.
Oh man, we're gonna lose
Thank
so
you,
much
Gen Xers.
talent.
Just watch. Polls are fun, yes.
Yeah. So Mike Waltz is winning at 69%.
69.
Did you get your Golden State Valerie season tickets?
What?
I think that's supposed to say Golden State Warriors. Oh, Golden State
Valkyrie.
Valeries.
Valkyrie?
Oh, Valkyrie, first WNBA team.
That's right. Yeah, I think it's
Awesome.
the Valkyrie. I think they're going to be here in SF.
Yes, Golden State. That's
I heard
pretty
there was some
awesome.
kind of basketball stuff going on with the guys in college, I heard.
Yep,
Yeah.
the March Madness, the basketball guys.
Cowbell.
Yeah, Trump's never been a jock, but he's a wannabe kind of like he likes the.
He played baseball when he was in military school
Oh, come on! Can you
in
imagine?
his high school. That's how he discovered he had bone spurs.
Can you imagine that guy running,
No, I can't.
just running anywhere, like even for
He does like to play tennis and
20
golf.
feet? Yeah, right.
Oh my goodness
Cannot
gracious.
imagine, man.
I thought he owned like a non-professional team at one point.
Well,
He
he did.
owned
He owned
a USFL football team.
yeah, but he was desperate to own an NFL team, but the NFL owners didn't want him in there.
I'm
So he got
shocked.
into the USFL, and then he basically destroyed it from the inside.
Yeah, he's good at that.
Yeah, he's really good at that. Yeah, they're just schoolyard bullies, you know.
Yeah.
They're just kind of like, you know, they're all tough, and I mean, I can just see it with this whole signal chat thing, like how.
Well, Julia left a comment. I did a video last night about the death threats that Republicans in the Senate were getting from Trump supporters over confirming Trump's cabinet nominations. And I was talking to Falcon yesterday, and I was like, could you imagine if you go back to early 2021, like if people were calling Democratic members of the Senate and threatening to kill them if they didn't confirm Pete Buttigieg for Secretary of Transportation?
It's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? I mean,
Sometimes I really think they have no idea the level that they've unlocked here.
yeah, I kind of think you're right. And I don't think we even fully have any idea yet, but we're going
Well,
to find out.
thank you, Kayla December. The the person who I think is having a serious "what did I just do" moment right now is Chief Justice John Roberts.
Oh, how could he
Yes,
not? I mean, this is all going to end up in his lap, right?
Uh-huh. And if he doesn't do the
absolutely.
right thing, he's going to get fucking death threats.
Yeah, there he is. There's little
Right
John.
there.
Call him little Johnny.
Little Johnny.
Look at him squirming.
Well, and if you listen to a lot of the takes that he's had on all of this, especially with the immunity stuff, he kept saying, "Oh, it'll never be this bad. It'll never be what you're talking about. It's
Uh-huh.
fine to do
Right,
it this way." And
right.
now I think you're absolutely right. I think he's starting to feel the burn.
I mean, I
I
think even at the State of the Union, he was like, "Oh man, what have I done?"
I think
Yeah,
I
there's some
think
trouble.
I think that he thought there's no way this guy's getting reelected, man.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think he was just trying to keep him out of prison?
Yeah, he thought the country would just move on and everything would be fine.
Yeah, so much for that.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I look at his record when it comes to the things like the speech and debate clause, and he's not
Turn that up.
adverse to doing complete and total immunity for people. I think that's the trick to it.
Yeah.
All right, Mike Waltz, it is.
Ooh.
By a lot.
Yeah, not even close. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense.
Now, who was that guy sitting next to that lady who's like, "I'm not going to tell you anything"?
Oh,
Like the CIA guy?
oh, you talking about the next to Tulsi Gabbard?
Yeah.
I
He's
don't
my
know who that
favorite
guy
so
was.
far.
He's your favorite?
He's my favorite because he's just sitting there like, "Oh, we do this all the time. We use this.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
uses it.
Thanks,
Everybody
Jackie.
plays with this."
Yeah.
Of course, I was playing with it.
Thank you, Jackie.
Trump wants his case. That's
Well,
not, can that even happen?
well, no president's ever tried to pardon himself before.
But can he get the case moved to federal court from a state? It's not a federal case.
Not at this point.
Which
It's done.
case?
Yeah, it's done.
Thank you, Rachel.
Oh, thanks, Rachel.
Oh, awesome. Oh man,
That'll be hilarious.
can you take secret video and send that
Yeah.
to us?
Thank you, Carrie Spencer.
Wearing your shirts around your MAGA family.
Yeah.
That's bold.
Like,
I love it. Love the spirit.
I thought we
Yeah.
could do a little walk down memory lane, by the way. So I've got some old pictures here.
Oh man. Oh, I remember these pictures.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Ah,
Remember this guy?
those were the good old days, weren't they?
They really were.
Lord, I never thought I would refer to that time as like feeling
This
like,
was the
oh,
best stuff, man. It only
there was
got
like some
worse
hope
after this.
hope for justice, at least back then, you know.
Hey, look, here's the assistant to the attorney
Yeah.
general.
Yeah.
I
Amazing.
have the 3-page jury verdict form framed on my wall.
Oh man. What are the chances this whole thing, you know, nothing goes their way. We vote them out and Trump is the only one with, you know, some immunity, right? People
Yes.
call it
Yeah.
absolute, but it's
Nobody
not
else
absolute.
nobody else in the executive branch has any immunity from criminal
And
prosecution.
it's not absolute as they call it.
And that's why they're
Right.
all using the Signal app to text with each other.
Yeah, but their illegalities go way beyond the Signal app, don't they? I
Yes,
mean,
they
at this
do.
point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think at some point, someone needs to get into the DOJ and start cracking heads.
Oh man, I was thinking the same thing.
That's so disappointing.
How do you know that, Jackie?
That's awesome, Jackie. I'm glad you got to go to that. I listened to it
that must have been fun.
on Monday when
Jackie said she went to a Bulwark panel
when I was coming home
discussion
from work.
in Phoenix.
Man, I tell you, I love the Bulwark. They do
They're
amazing work
awesome,
over
man.
there.
So good.
My favorite day every week is Wednesday because that's when the Next Level podcast episode comes out, and it's Tim Miller and Sarah Longwell and JVL, and
Yeah, it's good.
JVL is just my spirit animal, man. And the thing that I love about JVL is he just says flat out that our electorate is full of complete morons.
Yeah, he calls it like it is.
They're just fucking dumb. Dumb and selfish.
Well, and it's a new level of dumb.
It
I-
kind of is, yeah.
Who is that?
Thanks, Dr. Bean. Yeah, who is that weirdo?
Oh, this is the
Super white guy.
I'm trying to remember. I think he was helping with
Angel
the
Bean. I paid you guys $5 to tell you in the chat how much I enjoy you all every week.
Thanks, Dr. Bean.
Oh, that's so
That's
sweet.
very sweet. Thank
Dr.
you.
Bean's awesome.
So he was one of the people involved between Stormy, I think.
Oh.
And
I
yeah,
remember.
I don't
Yeah.
it's
remember
one
I
of the
can't remember his name.
payments. I can't either.
Yeah,
Oh, here we go.
Dr.
This is the picture I was looking for.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
That's a good one.
That's a piece of history right there.
Look at that.
I'd love to hand that to Donald Trump and ask him to autograph it.
Oh my gosh, I should do that.
Oh my God.
I should totally do that.
So
I would do that.
Kel Bell was asking how everyone's mental health is. I knew that would be Hawk's answer.
I think Hawk
Top
has
shelf.
cracked.
Huh?
Have you cracked, Hawk?
Yeah.
There are times when I
Several
wonder if I'm
times.
close, man.
Thanks, Michelle.
Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah,
Michelle.
I don't recall our military was at risk. Yeah. I mean, clearly these people do not care about lying under oath. That's just
Zero.
right? They think this is just a game.
They don't think that Congress is entitled to their time.
Right. So they have no problems lying under oath, which, you know, the whole thing is kind of weirdly religious, isn't it?
Who knows, man?
But anyways, yeah.
It's hard to know about the religious angle, but they're definitely thinking they don't have to abide by any rules.
Yeah, for sure. Like they don't have to tell the truth. They're willing to lie, and when they get caught lying, they're just like, yeah, I guess I didn't remember correctly, you know.
Thank you, Leanne.
Eugenie
Sorry, guys,
says
I
I've
can't see
become.
the chat very well.
Oh, that's all right. Eugenie says I've become a
Oh,
recluse. What? You're pointing. I see you
Marathon Don.
pointing.
It's up at the top. That's awesome, dude.
Wow, Marathon Don met Randy Rhodes' sister?
Yeah,
What is that?
his sister Kathy.
Oh, wow. That's pretty awesome. San Bernardino, huh? JF, I have protesters outside my window right now yelling about the wrong thing. What are they yelling about?
That doesn't sound good.
No. How many of you are going to go to a Tesla takedown protest this weekend, right?
Yeah, we got to figure out signs, dude.
Saturday, yeah, we got to make some signs. Y'all going to a Tesla takedown? I highly encourage it.
I'm thinking
And
about it. It's several hours for me to get to one.
oh, is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we
But I
got
want to
like
go just to watch.
Yeah.
we got like 3 or 4 to choose from
I
out
think
here.
yeah, we have them all over the place, but I think it's a good good use of time and energy, I think. And then April 5th is a nationwide protest, which I think is going to be huge. Does anybody know the website for the April 5th? I think it's called Hands Off something.
I don't
Thanks,
know.
Don, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Don, man.
Glad you're entertained. That's awesome. We try.
I think it's important too to remind everybody that they might not think the protesting's making any difference, but it really is.
It does.
It really is
It's
relative
one of
to
the most
Tesla.
important things. Hey, Mischievous
Makes
Metal Maven, welcome. I
makes
forgot
a
it was
huge
Wednesday.
difference.
Yeah, I forgot what day it was earlier today, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, April 5th. There it is. Aaron put it up there. Handsoff2025.com.
That's awesome. Thank you, Aaron.
That is, oh, Kelbell says I have to drive to Columbia. Yeah, lots of people don't have a Tesla dealership near them, but if you do, highly recommend it. And April 5th, even more so, you know.
National
Yeah,
Day of
offhand.
Action. So, in other words, it'll be Martial Law Day.
Well, we'll find out, right?
Well, you never know.
I'm going to pin that comment so you guys can click at will. March 31st is Close Your Wallet Day. I haven't heard of that one.
Oh, a no buy. I heard the no buy was pretty good this last time.
Thank you, Raymond. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Raymond.
Here's an advance your Tesla.
That's right.
The check George Soros is going to send me. Yeah, George. Thanks for George. He's paying us all, right? If only.
So, I guess these hands-off things on April 5th are like events.
Oh, really?
Because there's one at the Marin Civic Center.
I think they're just huge protests. Like everybody get out and say no.
Are they at the Capitol?
I think it's wider than that. I think there are more locations than just the Capitol.
Yeah.
And I think anyone can get on that website and host one. Like you can just pick a
Yes.
spot and say I'm organizing one.
Yeah.
They make it really easy. So if there isn't one in your area, you can create one and people can just show up, just put in the location.
I want to get in on some of those Republican town halls. That's what I want to get
that
in
would be
on.
fun. Yeah, Aaron said they're led by Indivisible. So, Babs says, where do you guys get all the info? I just see it on social media, honestly. Thank you, Karen. Appreciate that. Yeah, I just see this stuff on social media. Di, where'd you get that coloring book? That thing's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thanks, Karen.
Is that like one
Thank you, Karen.
one pen that reveals multiple colors and you just
Yeah, it's a magic pen.
and you can redo it? You can like reset it?
No.
Oh, you can't.
No.
Once
You
you
just,
color it, it's done.
yeah.
Oh, that's pretty
I
cool.
have to have the simplest of things.
Yeah, I like that.
We can go to 2
Oh yeah, where?
protests. The one in Marin is at 10 a.m. and the one in San Francisco is at noon.
Oh, nice. You mean the Tesla?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
This Saturday.
All right, we're going to 2 Tesla takedowns.
Cool. I'll be out there wearing my skipping like a dipshit hoodie.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you,
the
Courtney
best one,
B.
man.
That is the best one. I might have to wear my DEI, deport Elon.
Yogi Pretzel, thank you very
immediately.
much.
I did see some people talking about being worried about protesting.
Yeah. Yeah, what are your
And
thoughts on that?
I would say, from a prosecutor point of view, time, place, and manner can be regulated.
Sure.
But if you're polite and you step back when they tell you to step back, you should be okay.
Yeah.
Left to it says, wait, doesn't Falcon drive a Tesla? Yes, I do.
He bought
I
it
didn't know
before
that.
all of this shit took place.
Gosh.
That'd be crunchy.
Yeah, we could do
I
a
do this-
live. We could do a live from our phone from the Tesla takedown.
Oh yeah.
That'd be kind of
Yeah,
cool.
we'll make TikToks.
Oh my goodness, that would be amazing.
Yeah, we could do a little we could do a little street interview with people. Hawk on the street.
There you go. Yeah, if I get recognized.
We'll get a little Bob Barker stick for your microphone. I like that.
My gosh, that would be amazing.
Wouldn't that
You
be
guys have to
fun?
do that.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
I think we might have maybe 3 or 4 Teslas in my state.
Yeah, we have like in our little town here, we probably have 100,000. It's pretty much every second car you see here.
Okay, I'm seeing people
Whoa.
say something. I've seen a few people say this.
What?
Something is going to happen on April 20th.
Oh yeah, I've seen that too. 420.
People saying that Trump is going to
That's his
Invoke-
martial law day.
invoke the Insurrection Act on April 20th. What's happening on April 20th?
I know there's some significance about that day, but I'm not sure.
Is that the day of his colonoscopy?
I think that's like Hitler's birthday, isn't it?
Kim wants to
God.
know. Oh, really?
I think so.
Kim wants to know if we have bail money. Yeah, we do.
Just take your credit card.
Yeah, we'll do a live. You can use a credit card for bail.
Heck yeah.
How do you know that?
Huh.
You don't answer.
It's better if I don't.
Don't answer. You don't have to answer.
Yeah, it's Hitler's birthday, 1889.
Really?
Yep,
Oh, that's
What is?
interesting. April
April
20th
20th.
Is what?
is Mustache Man's birthday.
Jesus Christ,
It's
man.
also International Weed Day.
Well, and April 19th is a big anniversary for like right wingers.
Thank you, Raymond.
I think April 19th is associated with Waco, the Columbine shooting. I think that's the date that the Oklahoma City bombing took place.
Yeah, Raymond.
Oh,
knows what
yeah.
he's doing on 420.
Thank you, Raymond. Thank you, Aaron. Bail money. There it is.
Thanks, Aaron.
There it is.
This wasn't meant to be
There it
a raise
is.
bail money for us live, but hopefully we're not going to need that. But who
Oh my
knows,
gosh,
man.
speaking of bail money, I
Thanks,
wanted to ask
Ken.
you guys a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, since you're out there in the California place,
Yep.
I had someone contact me and say that she had been charged with theft for pulling bits off of plants in Walmart so she could make new plants.
Really?
And she got charged at a level where she was looking at 6 months in jail.
No.
It's true.
Oh, come on, man.
Wow.
Do you guys have that there? That's what I thought. I thought California
know.
started that trend.
I mean, I
That's
can't.
insane.
I can't imagine that was in the Bay Area. That
Yeah,
sounds like
that
more
sounds
like
some.
that sounds
yeah.
like a Fresno thing to me, or a
Dr. Bean.
or a Modesto.
$1.99 buy Falcon a new car fund. If I wouldn't take a financial hit, man, I would get rid of it. But I'm not gonna punish myself just because that guy's a jackass.
Yeah.
I like how Legal Dad rebranded it.
I know. I was gonna do the same thing. What's up? Oh, we have a guest here, you guys. You guys often ask about. He's very tired though.
Aw.
He's very sleepy. Aren't you, buddy? He's not
Good old
normally.
angel.
Oh, look at that big yawn, huh?
Oh my goodness, he's so cute.
He's looking at the Hawk's candy over there. Oh, what's up, buddy?
What was the thing that happened with Meijer in Michigan?
With what?
Meijer stores? You remember Meijer's?
He's down. I do remember those stores.
They did something to some kid in Michigan.
I don't know.
Let me see.
I do not know.
There's a lot going on
Everybody's
right
gonna hear
now.
you crunching that candy. You know that, right?
No, they don't.
Can you guys hear Hawk crunching his sweet tarts?
I had insulation, soundproofing insulation put in my mouth.
Thank you,
Thank
Wanda.
you, Wanda.
See, what kind of candy you eating, Hawk?
I mean, sweet tarts.
Everybody can. If I can hear it, they can hear it.
Wait a minute, are you talking
That's
about
completely
sports?
not true.
What's that?
Are you talking about sports?
No.
Sports? No.
Oh, all right. I was worried.
I did not see Monday's perineum themed episode of The Daily Show. Was that about like medical or like prescription side effects?
Thanks, Christina.
Thanks, Christina.
Bail money. No, Angel's a whippet. Yeah, you're. Everybody hears every crunch. I guarantee it.
Not Judy.
Well, see, people are protesting. You don't chew sweet tarts.
I've not tried gummy nerds, but I do have extreme Sour Patch Kids.
Here, look.
What's that?
I
Oh,
got these for you guys, but you're not here, so.
What are they? Easter swirl pops. Oh, those look tasty and colorful.
Yeah.
Those go with your coloring book perfectly.
To have a super
That's
gay
right.
Easter.
Thank you, Becky.
Hey, speaking of gay Easter,
That's a good idea,
That's
Becky.
a good idea, Becky.
Well, no.
Oh, look at that.
Is it a gay Noah's Ark?
yes,
God, that's awesome.
I saw this and I thought, well, that's brilliant. I have
That
to
is
have
brilliant. Yeah,
That's fantastic.
that is brilliant. Oh, and it comes with stickers.
that. Yeah,
Oh, that's good therapy right there.
it really is.
Does it have? It has like
Two of everything.
gay bunnies and
Yep.
gay lions and gay tigers.
Yep.
Every
Adam and
animal
Steve.
is gay.
Holly and Pearl. This one's not binary.
Diane thought your bag was from the dispensary.
Oh no,
The
no,
brown
it's
paper bag.
It's a bag of candy. I have sweet tarts.
Candy.
I have Kit Kat. I have Hershey's. I have now and laters. Sour Patch Kids.
All the good stuff.
I have Lifesavers.
The original Smart Mouth. Welcome.
Tootsie Pops.
Oh, Tootsie Pops
It's
are
a
the
whole
best.
bunch of stuff I can't eat when there's a microphone this close to
Welcome,
my mouth.
Kathleen. Thanks, Megan.
Thank you, Megan.
Let me get a.
Megan wants
somebody-
a close-up of your nails.
All right, here we go.
Oh wow,
It might not focus.
there's extra stuff going on.
Is it coming in?
It's not really focusing right there.
Thank
was
you,
the
Grace.
Sweet spot.
Thanks, Grace.
Left Witch wants to know if there are transgender mice on that Noah's Ark.
Oh boy.
Oh, let's look.
There might be.
Maybe a turtle. This one might be a transgender turtle.
Yeah.
Hey there, little fella,
Hey, little fella.
or ma'am.
Can you read that? Mm-hmm. That color throws me.
Thank you, Les is smiling, trying, smilingly trying. Yeah, lawyers, you know, if they're even remotely well-adjusted, tend to have a unique sense of humor. Right, Di?
True story.
Yeah,
With all of the things you guys see on a regular basis.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you have to watch the first 10 minutes of what? Is that the Daily Show?
Okay, I will do that.
Yeah, Di has good props. I block RP Oliver gladly. Where you at, brother? Let's see if we can. Oh, that's a lot of mouth noises, man.
Oh my God.
It's just. I wish I could give you the experience of what that's like. Then you would understand. Because it makes me want to stab you in the neck with a knife. And I'm not kidding when I
It's
say
a Hershey chocolate bar. It's
I
not
don't
even
care what
anything
it
that's
is.
crunchy.
It's the loudest.
Don't confess in front of people.
Yeah, you're right. Wasn't me.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta talk myself
I'm
down
sorry to
off
hear that,
one.
Yogi.
Thanks.
Thank you, Crimson Spice. That's very nice of you.
I don't see this person. They must have ran
They're
home.
probably hanging back, or they dipped.
That's all right. I'll get them. If you see them again, just let me know. I already forget what their name is.
RP Booty Monster or something like that. I don't know.
His mom was calling him. He had to go upstairs for a
Yeah,
minute.
exactly.
That's right, Megan D. You got it. Miss Symphonia. It's just a blind rage, isn't it? It's no joke.
Thank you, Aaron.
It's a real thing.
In Long Beach, California, in the '80s, my lawyer wanted to be paid in coke.
Oh my God, that is so.
That is so
frickin'
80s SoCal, man.
It is.
Oh, I
It's
believe
so
it.
funny.
I totally believe it.
That is hilarious.
Baseball's right around the corner. Damn straight, man. I can't wait.
Really?
Is tomorrow?
I love baseball.
Yes, JF. It's Misophonia.
It's the Falcon pet peeve hour.
You got that right,
could,
Tracy.
That could be multiple episodes, man.
Sometimes that stretches into a week or a month.
Does Falcon have mukbangers buried in his basement?
I don't know what that means. What's a mukbanger?
Mukbangers, people who make videos of them eating.
Oh,
Like close-up videos
that would bury them in their own
of
basement.
them eating.
I wouldn't bury them in my basement.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a huge mukbang fan, but I
That's a
do
thing?
like the ones
Oh, yeah.
that eat a lot of food, like
It's people
quantity.
eating,
Yes.
Yeah, but they're eating like a table full of food.
and it's called mukbanger. What's the? I don't get it.
Here.
No, I don't want to see it.
No,
I don't get it. What's the point?
it's originated in South Korea. Live streaming videos where individuals eat large quantities of food for an online audience.
Oh, that sounds.
And did you hear there was one who was super famous in China and she died
Of
because her
course.
stomach exploded.
Of course.
Jesus,
I mean,
man.
that was my first thought. How many people are going to die
Um,
because they need to eat a little bit more just to get some more likes, maybe?
I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm. That's called assumption of risk.
Yeah, that's one of the joys of the internet right there, man. Good
Yeah.
Lord.
I'm going to put the bunnies in their own private cabin.
I once went to my boyfriend's attorney here in SoCal in the late 70s and walked into his locked inner office to find folks around a brick of hash.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Hash. I remember hash. I haven't even seen that since I was a kid.
Mukbangers.
Thank you, John
cannot
Z.
Believe it.
That's you know, you're exactly right on that. John Z says Attorney Dye has the best pronunciations.
Oh, of
Aw.
everybody's names and legal briefs and stuff, you mean?
Oh, thanks, John.
That's
That's
not
so
easy.
sweet. I mess them up a lot.
Michelle said Falcon want to do a poll on how you'll rebrand your Tesla. I haven't decided yet. I was thinking about just debranding it, but I like Legal Dad's Ukraine.
I bet you did, Kelbell.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you're not alone.
Yeah.
Lawyer's Humor is one of the only ones I get.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, that's right, Glamma. I can't wait for the start of the WNBA season.
When is that?
It starts May 17th.
Mocha, Di has the best laugh ever. Could not agree with you more.
Oh,
the
you
best thing on
guys.
TikTok to
Yep.
come across that laugh.
Oh, you are making me blush.
It is awesome.
Along with this little dove who is non-binary.
That's awesome.
So, what did Legal Dad do with his Tesla? He took his Tesla logo off the back,
The emblem.
the emblem, and he put on a it's an emblem that's associated with Ukraine.
It's
Yeah,
a
I don't know.
trident, I think.
Is that what it's called? A trident? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see MTG berating a British reporter? No, but
I did.
I can imagine what it looks like. It
It's
sounds
just
like she is such a troll.
She's so fucking gross, man. She's just so gross as a person.
Tia said our Tesla's the Mr. Potato Head of electric cars. You know, the whole thing is a shame because apart from the Cybertruck, they are really awesome cars. I really love the car itself, but I hate that guy. Yeah, I saw one that said Toyota. I saw one somebody put an Audi logo in place of it. I've seen all of those. Yeah, pretty clever.
I didn't realize he was such a whiner.
Oh, he is. I mean, he's just like Trump, right? He's just a different version of the same pathology. Like it's so interesting that their illness, where they want nothing more than to just be liked and accepted, and everything they do takes them farther and farther away from that.
Yeah.
It just makes them less liked and less, gives them less of what they want, you know. But that's the price of having no self-awareness, you know.
Oh my goodness, bless you.
Michelle said, so your Tesla isn't falling apart. No, those are just the Cybertrucks that are falling apart.
Yeah.
Like literally falling apart. Any Ugeo logo. Oh, remember the Yugo? That'd be a funny logo to put on a... Come here. Can you
Yes, I
ask
think the
Attorney
giraffes
Guy,
are-
please, P twat waffle smasher pass? Oh, come now, people.
I'm a happily married woman.
There you go. Inappropriate question across the board. Yeah, Elon really is a little whiny. I mean, if he didn't have Twitter to air his grievances, he'd be in trouble. He'd have to be on some other platform doing it, you know.
Well, and he didn't even want it. Like the courts forced him. They're like, dude, you said you were going to buy it, so
I know
you need to go take it.
He wanted to back out. I think it was all just kind of a stunt to begin with, you know. Oh, Kristen said I'm rebranding mine with a Swiftie decal I found online. That's a cool idea. I saw somebody yesterday here had one that they put a sticker across that said "fuck Putin." I thought that was pretty good. The Ukraine flag. Incel Camino, M. Gilmore. That's the best. I love that. That is absolutely the best name for the Cybertruck.
I'm curious about the astronauts and how they feel about Mr. Musk.
That's a really good question. The astronauts, how the astronauts feel about little Elon. Oh, that's my dog.
Yeah, that emblem right there.
Yeah, that's it. Come on now, just relax. Yeah, this is Angel for those of you that
Thanks
don't
for
know.
that heads up, Shelley.
Yeah, I'll bet you're going to see more optional logo emblems for the Tesla in the coming months. Some won't insure the Cybertrucks anymore. That doesn't surprise me.
Really?
Yeah. because they're getting vandalized so frequently.
Is that why, or it's just because they've fallen apart?
That too.
That too. Slight detail.
Yeah,
Yeah. So let me see that die. Oh, that's pretty cool.
that looks pretty
Are
good.
those removable too, or they?
Oh, no.
They're stickers.
Yep.
That's
It's a commitment. You have to be
It is.
committed.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome. That's a
You know,
good.
speaking of insurance, everybody, I think I told you that we had a tree fall into my house.
Oh,
Oh
really?
man,
Recently?
Yeah, I think it was just a couple weeks ago.
Through the roof? Like it
Yeah,
actually came through the roof. Wow.
yeah, yeah.
That's scary. Were you home?
Yeah, we were home. I mean, it was like 6 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
But if you can prevent that from happening, I'd recommend that.
It's not just something you call somebody and they come fix it the next day?
pro tip from Attorney
No.
Di.
Are you getting hassled from your insurance company?
Well, it just takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
The tree was from the neighbor's yard, but it fell onto our roof, and then they have to check like our shingles and all
Yeah.
the stuff. So
Oh, man, that is a nightmare.
it is.
It's like
So
it's
watch
like a
out for the
construction
trees.
project you didn't want,
Yeah,
and you get
yeah,
nothing for it except just back to where you were.
yeah. Well, here's the thing.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
My
We may need
husband
it.
is obsessed with getting rid of any kind of mice. So for 3 years, our whole house has been copper meshed.
Oh,
Any
wow.
hole the size of a dime
Oh, so he
has
took
got
care of it.
so now we have this huge hole and he's not slept.
It's a bit of a
Oh
breach.
boy,
Even
all those
And there's
all those mice.
even transgenic mice.
that's right. Especially those. They come back from the dead and they
That's right.
glow.
That's right. Talia said, "Have you heard the Cybertruck shanty?" I haven't. Did you guys see that absolutely horrific MAGA Cybertruck music video?
Song, like a
That
country
song.
song that woman made.
Holy mackerel!
I try not to. My stomach's not as strong as it used to be.
Yeah, it's really something. It's really something. Yeah, the Cybertruck, man. You're really making a statement riding around in that thing. I gotta
You are
say.
now. I mean, you're telling the entire world that you're a douchebag.
I mean, I kind of think you were before, but even more so now.
I
Yeah,
agree.
you guys can go and see on TikTok the Cybertruck MAGA video. It's basically like a worship
It is.
song to Elon Musk.
It is.
Insane.
So the question becomes then, once Mr. Trump's gone, there's no leader of the cult. Can Musk step into that role?
No way.
No.
No way.
Really?
No.
Yeah, he's a freak.
No, he's I don't think anyone can step into that role. I think it takes a lot more than just
Yeah.
a vacancy to
Thanks, Jenna.
replace a cult leader.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody can step into that role. And once he is gone, those people are going to eat each other alive.
Yes, they are.
Trying to be the chosen one.
Well,
You know.
it's gonna be like, I mean, like during the 2024 primaries, like Ron DeSantis thought he could out Trump.
That's right. They're all going to try to.
Yeah.
He worked at that for 3 years and he failed miserably.
Do it. Yeah.
His boots weren't tall enough.
He failed miserably. He raised $200 million.
Welcome, Deirdre.
He spent like $160 million in the primaries and dropped out without getting a single vote.
Yeah, I cannot imagine. I mean, they're all going to try to stoop lower and lower and lower to the point where they're just going to be
Yeah.
like a laughing stock, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I keep wondering about that. You know, who he's got as his protege, and I honestly I can't see anybody.
Well, I honestly think he's too much of a narcissist to even signal that
Yeah.
beforehand.
Thank you for that comment, Robert Costello.
What'd Robert say?
Read Max Weber on charismatic leadership. When that leader dies, very few workable options for succession.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I also saw a post from a knitting cult lady
Yeah.
who grew up in a cult, and
Yeah.
she says
Yeah, she has great posts.
her take is from personal experience is it takes decades to prime the cult to accept a replacement, and it really takes a lot of it takes a lot of work and forethought and effort. And,
Welcome, Pam.
he will never allow even the thought of somebody else
No.
taking his place. And Don Jr., there's no chance. That guy is such a buffoon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
Now,
you,
I'm
Cornelius.
wondering too about JD Vance saying that Trump didn't understand if he's
Yeah, he
going
basically
to.
said Trump was stupid.
Saying,
Yeah.
what did he say?
In that text thread, JD Vance pushed back on the plans to bomb Yemen because he basically is like, I don't think that Trump understands the ramifications of what could happen if we do this.
That's
My
encouraging.
question is, was
Yeah.
Trump yelling at him or throwing ketchup at him
That's-
or
I
what?
wonder,
Like what
yeah. I
his
don't know.
punishment was?
He
Well-
threw his ice cream dish at him.
I think Trump. I mean, I saw. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Blue Side. He would let Barron step in.
I think so. Maybe. It's
That's
not
right,
offside,
Raymond.
It's triple sec.
Um,
So true,
what was
man.
I just going
Triple
to say?
sec.
I forgot what. In that text.
That's great.
Yeah, well, I saw reporting today that one of the reasons why Trump is so angry at his national security advisor, Mike Waltz, is he's like, why did you have Jeffrey Goldberg's phone number in your phone in the first place?
Right.
Have you been leaking to him?
Oh,
Have
I've
you
never
been
heard
telling
of the guy.
stories?
You got to scoot. You're off center a little bit.
That's a valid question.
Other way. I'm trying to center Hawk and his camera. Thanks.
Is that better?
Thanks for your patience, everyone.
You have to be namaste.
I think next time
centered.
I want my camera to be a little higher and like angled downward a little
You can
bit.
do that right now if you want.
Okay. It won't mess anything up.
We'll see.
Okay.
Don't touch the screen.
What screen?
Oh,
The screen of the phone.
Okay.
what's going on with this angle?
Yeah, that's a total crotch shot you just gave everybody. Still doing a crotch shot.
Sorry, guys.
I'm looking
right.
away. Tell me when you're done.
That was
I find this to be much more satisfactory.
yeah. You guys can leave tips in the jar on your way out. Oh man, centering Hawk is a challenge. That's right. That's a very good point, 10th Muse. Very, very good point.
So how are we dealing with our rage? I'm just curious.
Well, that is a great question because there's no shortage of it from my perspective.
Yeah.
I've literally had to practice healthy, like literally rage screaming,
Yeah.
I'm not joking when I say that because it just builds up, And
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the thing that got me the worst was when they did this El Salvador thing, and every day since then, I've just
Yep.
I've been kind of in a,
I mean, that was like
And
the
it's-
equivalent of finding out about the family separation stuff and what they were doing to babies and toddlers.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, the thing that makes it so hard for me is being an empath and the actual quality of empathy that these people lack. It's like, how do you, my brain doesn't know how to process it. And I keep
Yeah.
thinking to myself, I can't remove myself from that situation and thinking, what if that was me? What if that was Hawk? What if that was someone from our community that we knew? And and I can't stop thinking about it. It's really hard for me to process that one because I just can't, like, it's really hard for me to just rest and you know, honestly, that was the whole point of it. It's not about them getting criminals out of the country. The whole point
Right.
was to get us to feel the way I'm feeling, which pisses me off even more.
Yeah, it's very manipulative.
It is, yeah. It's total narcissistic abuse, and we're all experiencing extreme narcissistic abuse and gaslighting. Just every. I mean, the other thing I have trouble with is you know, I watch these hearings and I see these people who don't give a shit about the truth or telling the truth and lying
Yeah.
and doing
Yep.
all this deceitful thing, and it's hard for me to watch people in Congress giving them like earnest, honest questions. I'm like, what's the point? You know, I know there's a record and there is a point, but it seems really pointless to me when these people have absolutely no moral compass whatsoever. And my only hope is that this history that we're creating right now is going to reverse in a way that becomes irreversible, and also B, comes back to haunt all of these people in a way that I can't even fathom right now. But I don't know
And
if
I
any of
think
it's
it
true.
will.
I hope you're right. I think it will too. I like to think it will. I mean, talk a little bit about that. How do you think that?
For me, I guess I view it like this isn't anything new. It's just what's new is that we are seeing it now.
Right. Yeah. I
And
kind of
that's the
agree with that.
next
Yeah.
and that's the next phase of fixing things is to see them and acknowledge them. Because before, I mean, at least in my state, is huge red state, we're all very polite. Everyone's like, okay, everything's fine. And even though all of this prejudice and rudeness was still there, now at least it's coming out. And when it comes out, then it can be worked with, it can be healed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for me, I feel like we're in the next stage of
Yeah.
healing.
I think you're right. I think you raise a really interesting perspective that I've had also. That I feel like our nation is going through like a phase of trauma healing, or you know, and it's not a pretty one. Having gone through this myself, it's like there was a really brilliant black creator on TikTok. I wish I knew who it was right now. I can't recall, but sorry, I lost my magnet here. I'll find it later. But it was, they made the point that people keep saying, "Oh, we're not going to go back," but that we're just still. This isn't going back. This is part of going forward. That
Yep.
this is just a response to, you know, having had the nerve to elect a black man as president, not once but twice. And we're dealing with that. Thanks, Teresa. Deep Red in Oklahoma. Thank you. Yeah, so I think you're right, Di. I think that, I mean, this person on TikTok said we're just digging up the roots of what's already here and
Yep.
exposing it all, and that's kind of the point you made, I think, which I agree with that. Thanks for reminding me of that, because that's a helpful perspective for me to understand that there's an ebb and flow to healing, and sometimes the ebb is painful and difficult and ugly.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
So here's my question too. It's an honest question. I don't mean anything rude about it, but I feel like it's like the white people are starting to see more things
Yep.
now
Yep.
versus the rest of us who have already kind of gone through and experienced a lot of this already.
Yes, I totally agree with you, and I think that's a necessary component for this to ever heal.
I think that's a great word, necessary.
Yeah.
I hate to see anyone have to go through it.
Yeah, I mean, I hate that people have to suffer, but it's like, there's only privileged white people that look like me can say that there wasn't suffering before. That's
Right.
just bullshit. It's like this is that's why I like that visual or that analogy of digging out the roots of what's always been there and
Hmm.
exposing it. And you expose it, and then everybody's seeing it for what it is, and it's like, okay, what do you want as a nation, as a community? What do you want? You know?
Yeah. You have to redefine what it is and get it out. It's like having a family with a whole bunch of secrets.
Yeah,
If you never talk about it, it never
that's
gets
right.
fixed.
Yeah, Patty, you're right about more white folks need to see it. Not only see it, but get angry and say no. You know. Yeah, mistletoe. You're right. The entire world has PTSD. I mean, that's true to
Hmm.
some extent. I think we as human beings, one thing we're really good at is traumatizing one another, and
Hmm.
that's something that we have to learn to stop doing, and that's a long road, but you know, I mean, we struggle with even understanding how to heal it. How to heal trauma, let alone stop doing it. So yeah,
I have to admit that with the El Salvador situation,
yeah,
the biggest trauma for me is that it reminds me of the times when I've gone to prisons and here in the US. It's so different,
yeah,
but it's still so awful.
yeah. I can only imagine. I mean, the person that was talking about digging out the roots was talking about the hundreds of years of slavery, and then emancipation, and then Jim Crow laws, and then civil rights movement, and then one of the things they mentioned was then we had mass incarceration of black people. And how many of those people in prison did not get due process or fair?
Exactly.
It's an astronomical number, and yeah, yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild, but yeah, it's kind of like helpful to zoom out a little bit in that way, die like and look at that bigger picture of like, okay, not to minimize any of the bad stuff that's happening, but to see that this is not it. You know, right? We're not going to just
Right. Oh,
we're not going to just land in Trump's utopian world of hell and just stay there.
absolutely.
That ain't going to happen.
And
Yeah.
I know
Thanks,
a
Michelle.
lot of people are really worried, disappointed with the country itself. I am too.
Yeah.
But looking honestly around the world, we're still so much further with so many rights than
Yeah.
other countries.
For now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in some rights, we're
Yeah.
way behind.
Yeah. Like healthcare. Yeah.
Exactly. And, treatment of women. I
Yeah.
mean, hello,
Hello.
Puritans.
No doubt.
But I think the fact that, and I don't know if it was on the Bulwark, I can't remember where it was, where they were saying a journalist can just say to somebody, I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm not going to have any problems with that. I mean, that's a huge freedom of speech that we have over here.
Right. That's right. Yeah. I mean, that's not a small thing. It's one of the biggest things, honestly. If
Yeah.
you think about what comes from that and all of the things that stem from freedom of speech, it's no joke. Oh, Gen X just walk it off. I'm sorry about your
Oh,
dad. So sorry.
Oh man,
Oh, that must have been so hard.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
oh, blessings to
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't imagine that experience of dying and seeing this as you're leaving this world, you know.
Heartbreaking.
That's really hard.
My mother is a vet, and
Oh yeah.
she is just absolutely brokenhearted over everything.
Oh, I bet. I bet. Hawk, Michelle's asking what was the podcast you look forward to every Wednesday? The
Ooh,
Bulwark one?
the next level.
Next Level. I think you have to be a member to hear that one, right?
Yeah, that one's behind the paywall.
Yeah. It's really good though.
It's worth every penny.
I'm really liking to see all of these people stepping out
Yeah, I get
and
that,
not just
Tina.
being,
Tina
Yeah.
not just relying on the media, the legacy media, but we're seeing all this new talent come out. I just
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, I agree. Tina, you made a really great point, and that's true, I think, for a lot of people. It's true for me. Anyone that has experienced any kind of narcissistic abuse is deeply feeling that right now as we're experiencing it again. Because this is not unlike a family dynamic, the dynamic of our government and all the systems that have failed to stop this, you know. It's a really good point. Yeah, I think about that sometimes, that how many vets must just be like feeling, especially, you know, in the last 2 days, witnessing what's been happening as these guys just trot out top secret information on their personal cell phones and commercial applications. It's like these guys, this guy, especially Mike Waltz, and probably more of them, but this guy is so unfamiliar with technology that I'm deeply familiar with technology, and I worry about screwing up and clicking on the wrong thing or doing something that's going to get me hacked or phished. This guy, there's no way this guy has a handle on any of that.
No.
He can't even figure
No.
out who he's adding to a text thread that he knows they're going to be talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
He didn't double, triple, quadruple check that at
And I
any
think
point.
it's weird that that contact was even on the phone he was using.
Well, yeah. It shouldn't have been, but that tells you, I think, that was his personal phone,
Yes.
his personal
Yep.
device, you know?
That text thread should not have been available to anybody who didn't have security clearance.
No. But it just shows you, like, this is just the fuck up that we are aware of.
Right.
Yeah, Maggie, I get it. Maggie, I'm curious if you stay in touch with a lot of other vets and what the...
Kelbell's a veteran too.
Yeah, Kelbell. I know Kelbell's disgusted with all this. Yeah, man.
If she can, put down her hash, maybe she could comment.
You think she brought enough back from Afghanistan to last this long? I kind of doubt it.
I wonder, man.
Oh, no. Yeah, Jeannie, I bet.
Lily, will this country survive 4 years of Trump?
We'll survive.
It depends on how you define, quote, this country, unquote.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to look anything. 4 years from now, it's not going to look anything at all like it did 3 months ago.
No.
I agree. I think it's getting beat up pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the next 6 months are going to be very telling, I think. And we're going to all need to be very involved and active, I think.
Or even the next 6 weeks, honestly. I
Yeah,
mean, we're at what,
exactly.
340 cases now?
That's right.
Yeah.
Good
It's
Lord.
crazy.
Is it that many?
Yes, it's a
Wow.
lot.
That
I
is
need another
incredible.
closet.
All right, Di, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. How long?
All right.
How long until, like, trial court level federal judges, like the district court judges, how long until they start reporting some of these attorneys to the state bar?
That's a great question. I'm waiting. I don't know why they haven't already started,
Yeah.
other than
Yeah,
not
why would
wanting
they
to rock
wait?
the boat.
I mean, because some of them, I think some of the attorneys they're sending in to court intentionally unprepared without the information that they need. You still have a responsibility as an attorney if a court asks you a direct question. But some of these attorneys, it seems pretty clear, are just going in and just fucking lying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I mean,
clearly.
that's a huge ethical violation. The
Yes.
only thing I can think of right now, honestly, is that the judges are trying to get to the end result as quick as they can, rather
Yeah.
than getting everything all tangled up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big question, huh?
At least that's how I feel about the DC judge. He's clearly pissed off at the government,
Yeah.
but yet he's still saying, all right, one step at a time. What privilege did you want to use? Plead it out and go one step at a time.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of has to, right?
Yep.
Yep. I mean, all that procedure stuff, is what all had me so frustrated with Jack Smith and how slow all that stuff was to progress. But I get it.
Mm-hmm. And I think that honestly, it's the procedural
Thank
law
you,
that's the
James.
kryptonite to this administration, because they just want to see end results. They don't really care about the process. And
That's
that's
true.
Mr. Trump's process. He likes to just get to the end, break a
Yep.
few rules, who cares? But you can't run a country the same way that you would run a business.
Yeah. Yeah, and somebody mentioned our allies. I think, the longer this goes on, the more isolationist we are, the more those allies are going to become just going to become more normal for us to not be an ally. It's not normal right now, and they can
Well, in
keep
that
that in the forefront of their mind that we don't want this, but we also do because we voted for it.
in that text thread, it's like JD Vance was talking about how much he hates
Thanks, Genia.
Europe, how sick he is of
Yeah.
Europe,
I know.
and
Imagine them reading
and
that.
they're freeloading, and he's tired of bailing out Europe. It's just like, dude,
It's
what the
unreal,
hell,
man.
man?
Wow.
Thank you, Genia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although
It's
honestly,
insane.
they've got some problems over there too. Did you
Yeah.
see today in the UK when they're talking about cutting benefits there?
No, I didn't
No,
see
I didn't
that.
see that.
Yeah, it's getting proposed. They're walking down the same road about benefits, cutting them so that they're not getting as much out.
Oh man. Yeah. So it's not just us.
No, it seems like the whole world's actually in a bit of a
Yeah.
bind.
A healing crisis, shall we call it?
Yeah. I mean, Germany,
Yeah.
hello.
Germany for sure. Yep.
Germany's messed up. Right now, Canada, I mean, I know Trudeau is done, but
Yeah.
what's going to
Everybody
happen
seems to
next?
have their own flavor of this.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Man, what a ride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not enjoying it.
No, I'm not enjoying it at all.
I'm not a big fan myself.
Di, what do you do to take care of your mental health and you deal with your rage and all of that?
Well, I do have a temper problem.
Yeah.
I was about to
I
say
really do.
something.
I really do.
Hence the Hulk account, right?
Yes, yes. And sometimes my husband's hair gets blown back. I'm so
Yeah.
mad. But I think you just have to acknowledge this is it. I'm pissed off and I'm
Thanks,
not going to
Kat.
hurt anybody, but I'm going to be mad. I'm
Oh,
going to be
wow.
a
Thanks,
bear
Mask.
and then I'm going to crawl back into the
Thank you.
cave.
Thank you, Mask. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
wonderful.
amazing.
So
Oh,
generous.
nice.
Thank you.
That's phenomenal. Thank you.
Yeah, so you have to I mean, I always think of just regulating and taking a break,
I think taking a break is okay. I think we all need to do that. But I think, like, sometimes, honestly, I think we're too hard on ourselves.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, look at me. I'm all mad or I'm all sad or I'm depressed
Yeah.
right now.
It
Boo
should
hoo.
be.
But it's like, but
That's a
it's
completely healthy response to this.
exactly.
Yeah.
So just own it and be like, you know
Yeah.
what? This is how it's going to go right now. So
That's
get out
right.
of my way. Give me my cheeseburger if you don't want to die. And we're going to make it through.
Sorry, I got to rearrange my dog. He's very You want to just lay here, buddy?
Look at him. He's such a snuggler.
He's a big snuggler. He's over in this tiny little crack trying to get comfortable. No, this is not for you. Yeah, he's a big baby. You want to say something? No, it's not a treat or a toy. He likes little fuzzy toys, so he thinks this is it's not what you think, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, you're
The other
right.
thing I recommend too is a
what's
punching bag.
Oh, that would be serious therapy, man. I totally agree.
Yeah, if
That
you
is
can get
good
the one
therapy.
where it bounces back at you and you have to dodge it,
Oh
I
yeah.
recommend that.
Yeah, I like that idea. I mean, exercise is really important for me to help just work stuff out of my system. The the what you were speaking about is the thanks, Raymond. Mark safe from receiving classified war plans today on Signal. It's so funny. Oh my God! At least we can laugh,
Best
right?
comment
Oh my
ever.
God, that's the best. We need a little symbol. I'm safe.
Oh my
I haven't been
gosh.
invited to any classified chats or any other type of chats. Um, Genius said, "Falcon, are you Angel's emotional support human?" That's pretty much the way it works. It goes both
Yes.
ways. It's symbiotic relationship. But what's that Krishnamurti quote that it's no measure of health to be well adjusted to a sick society. And
Mm.
I think that's what you're talking about, is that it's totally normal to feel pissed off and agitated and angry and dysregulated. Angel is a whippet, and his name's Angel because he has these angel wings. You probably can't see on the back, but
Oh,
there's a break in between them, so they're like little wings. You can just chill, buddy. Thank you, Aaron. Fuzzy toys for Angel and punching bags for you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
great. Yeah, that is great. Yeah. Yeah, you can relax, buddy. It's all right. You can just. He doesn't like to miss out. If he feels like he's missing out on something, he can be dead asleep, and if he thinks he's missing out, he'll get up, go check it out. He's a big baby. He even crosses his little legs. Fancy paw.
oh.
Yeah, we have to laugh. That's right, T Harp. We have to laugh. We got to find our releases and ways to regulate our emotions, regulate our nervous systems. I mean, I honestly think that one of the best things to do is just fully feel the emotions that come up, the anger, the rage, the sadness, the
Absolutely.
disappointment, the fear. It's all here. I mean, I feel it all.
Although my biggest
Thanks,
problem
Colleen.
when you let all those emotions out is
Yeah.
that it's like over a pan of lasagna.
You mean eating the whole pan of lasagna?
Well,
I'm on
of
board with that.
course. I'm like 2 extra large Dairy Queen Blizzards, please.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm the only one in the car right now, you
That's
know?
right. They're looking in the back
Yeah.
seat for the other person. They're like, no, it's just me.
And I know, I'm like, mind your business. Gee
Just
whiz.
me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just give
So
me the
there's some of
blizzards
that.
and mind your business.
That's right.
Well, sometimes when you're really over threshold and just completely overtaken and you're like having a hard time calming yourself down or regulating, that if it feels good and it's not harmful, then that helps,
Hmm.
And sometimes that's not bad. Somebody wants to know if Hawk is coloring too.
I'm not.
Hawk. Oh,
Hawk's looking at his phone.
I'm looking at food
He can't
in
stop.
DoorDash.
ooh. We
Well,
don't have that
you guys
here.
have been carrying the conversation, so I figured I'd order us a pizza.
Okay, go for it.
Oh,
I thought you'd be on board
I
pineapple.
will
with that.
never argue with that,
Right.
ever. Yeah, Blizzard sounds pretty good, Di. You got
Yeah.
me, somebody said, I think poor Hawk checked out already tonight. Yeah,
No, I'm here.
he's hungry.
I am hungry.
That's a distraction.
I didn't have any lunch.
Yeah,
The other
animals make
thing,
everything better too. Your cats help you.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Atticus is all over it.
yeah. Animals are the best. One of the best ways for me to regulate, for sure.
For me, too, the other thing is absolute escapism is I go and I watch Chinese dramas.
Oh, really?
Oh, absolutely. Oh my gosh, I
Wow.
love it.
Is that a new thing or is that something you've always done? You can't have the microphone.
Oh, maybe the last 6 months.
Oh, really? How did you get onto that?
Well, it started with Korea.
Ah, okay.
It started with the Korea,
Yeah.
and then it just went to Japan, and then naturally it went to Thailand, and then now we're in China.
Wow. You're doing a world tour.
I just love it so
Hey,
much.
Buzzy Boo in Australia. Welcome. Like having the Australians here. Jackie wants to know if you speak Chinese.
You're welcome,
I
Uh,
Valerie.
speak Mandarin.
I have a few words I can do, but I'm certainly not proficient.
Yeah. Fab wants to laugh a bit. Hawk, make us laugh.
Okay.
Da 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 da.
I think a dance maybe or something.
Wait, I got to remember how this joke goes.
Okay.
Uh-oh, I'm worried.
Yeah. Di's
Wait a minute,
worried.
I'm worried.
So my wife was telling me how much she loves having sex while she's on vacation.
Okay.
I'm really worried.
I am too.
And I thought that was a really weird thing for her to put on a postcard to me.
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
It wasn't bad. All right, I may tell another person that one.
Yeah. Pets and volunteering with rescues. Yeah. Hey, Catherine from Ireland. Welcome.
Oh, hello.
Love having our Europeans and all the people not from the U.S. It's happy. I'm always happy to see you here because it just gives me hope that we're not alone. Okay,
That's
buddy.
right.
This Angel's trying to get comfortable here.
Oh, that reminds me of another thing. Is anyone else getting charged for tolls in London?
No?
Angel, come.
You're not. I'm getting text messages saying that I'm paying tolls in London.
Oh, really? I'm sure that's legit. Just click the link.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cat Quest.
Come on.
Thank you
just
for that.
Don't ask questions. Just click the link.
Every
Oh, we
well,
got $5 for pizza. Does Angel snuggle with Hawk like Tanner does with Falcon? He will.
Aw.
every now and then, but it's rare.
He's like a Velcro dog.
I mean, when Falcon and Angel come over here, it's like Tanner's favorite spot is to be right next to Falcon.
Yeah.
Aw.
Angel's like, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Easy
so-
pass toll text, Aaron said. Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Don't believe the texts, people.
Oh.
Not
Okay.
ever.
Well,
Don't answer the
I
phone. Don't believe the
I
text.
struggle because I got an email years and years and years ago from a Nigerian prince. And I was so upset and frustrated, and I was so worried about him.
Did you send
so
him
I-
money to help him out? I mean, come on.
No, but I asked my boss. I was like, "What are we supposed to do?" And
We gotta
he's
help
like,
this guy.
"Yeah." I'm like, "His story sounds legit." And then that's when my boss just looks at me and was like, I don't know about that."
All right. Angel
That was a hard lesson to learn.
Again.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you gotta take advantage. The princes don't come along very often in life, you know.
They really don't.
Sometimes you only get one.
Right.
Yeah, I've reached a point where I don't answer the phone, and
Yeah.
I don't. If I don't know you, it's spam.
I don't answer the
Yeah.
phone half the time when I do know who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Preach, man. I'm the same. I don't
Yeah.
answer the door either.
Yeah. Oh, if
We
somebody
close
knocked on
the
my
blinds.
door, I consider that an assault.
If somebody knocked on my door, I'd go get my gun.
You got no business knocking on someone's door.
Oh my gosh.
If I
that's
don't
so
know
funny.
you're coming and you just show up and knock on my door, you're gonna get a talking to. No dropping
I
by
love it.
anymore.
Thank you, Taylor.
Yeah, we still have a lot of that here. What we do now is we close the shades, but like while we're looking at them out the window.
Yeah, yeah. Jane said
Yep.
Power Wash Simulator on PlayStation 5. What is that? Power Wash Simulator?
If it's on PlayStation 5, that's a video game
Yeah, but you
where
just
you're just like power
you're
washing driveways
power
and
wash
sidewalks.
stuff. I mean, that could be therapeutic.
Yeah.
Thank you, Norma.
Thanks, Norma.
Is anyone thinking they use the Signal app to pass Trump and leave him out? Yeah,
Oh,
no doubt.
I didn't think of that. That's
That's a
Absolutely.
good point.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it's like, what a great way to just bypass that guy. You know?
It is so disturbing though that they're saying, well, that's been on my phone for a really long time and we use that in the CIA.
Yeah,
That was a bit disturbing.
yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of disturbing things. Yeah, up north in heaven said protesting is therapeutic. Yeah, that's a good point. You know, protesting, it's
Thanks, Jackie. Thank you for that.
makes you feel like you're doing something, and it connects you with community of people that are doing the same thing, which is really helpful.
Jackie brings up a good point. Paying my taxes is going to be painful this year.
Yeah,
I don't want to
Oh,
fucking send
yeah.
any money to this government.
yeah, it's really hard. Aaron said, "Can you imagine if Elon was on the Signal thread?"
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure he's on other ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Guarantee it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Who owns the Signal app? That's a good question. I heard somebody say it's open source,
I don't think it's open source. No,
which I don't know how it could be open source if it's encrypted.
I don't think it's open source, but I think I keep seeing this message. I don't know if it's real or not, but people are saying one of the founders was messaging, I think on Twitter, saying it's a great time as ever to join Signal. You can be added to a SecDef war plans
Yeah.
thread or whatever. I don't
Yeah,
know.
my
no,
gosh.
he said you can get an invite from the VP.
Yeah, invite from the
Oh my
VP.
gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably have more activity on their Signal app than they have on anything else on their phone at this point, I'm imagining.
Except for Grindr.
Except Grinder. That's right.
So what's this grinder that you speak of?
It's a gay hookup app.
It's a gay hookup app for
Really?
just for men, or is it women too?
It's just for men, for anonymous gay sex.
Yeah. It's basically
Oh,
a Republican
It's where
pastime.
really?
yeah, it's where evangelicals find their twinks.
So can anybody
Thanks,
join
Taylor.
or?
Any guy, yeah.
Signal's owned by Mountain View Signal Foundation. Its history is linked to WhatsApp. Oh, interesting.
Took my mic off because I'm going to the bathroom.
Oh, good call.
Yeah, very good call. Thank
Everyone
you.
thanks you in advance.
We love that.
Yeah, everybody's pissed about paying taxes this year. That's right. Doesn't matter who you are, I think.
I agree. Well, and also it's painful to see Social Security being taken from your check too right now.
Yeah, that is more than painful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sherry said, I have signal for our drag queen story hour. Yeah, that's smart.
Oh, I love it.
Heather said, my friend met his husband on Grindr. Wow. There you go.
Really?
Well, sometimes a hookup leads to something more, I guess, right?
I'm learning so much new stuff.
Marge wants more crotch shots. Well, you're going to have to wait till Hawk gets back.
That's a different app.
Those are not planned and not part of the not part of the plan at all.
Not part of the curriculum for tonight.
No, not at all. No. Wiseacre said, I'm pooping after a day of work. Love you guys. Hi, Attorney Di. Welcome,
Oh
Wiseacre.
my goodness gracious.
Hey, Hawk, Wiseacre's pooping. You guys are on the same schedule.
Wiseacre's pooping?
What?
Don't give up, Wiseacre.
You and Wiseacre are in sync.
Don't give up, buddy. You can do it.
Yeah, we would have Wiseacre on here, but he's on a business trip. He's busy.
Well, he's
Oh
also
my gosh.
pooping.
And he's pooping.
What's he doing work?
I know. I think he's trying to keep himself sane and probably, buy groceries and stuff like that. Julie wants to know, Wiseacre, if you mean pooped. Did you mean pooped or pooping? You never know where these lives are going to go, man.
That's true.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
I want to know what's going on with the Wiseacre.
Yeah, Tulsi Gabbard has the worst poker face. That's no doubt.
Oh, she's terrible.
Ooh, good point. Yep.
You can just tell when she's lying.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Can't hide it at all.
It's not hard to tell.
Yeah, she looked pretty bad today.
Oh, Marathon Don has a shirt idea. The opposite of woke is Nazi. Yeah. Speaking of poop, how do they get...
Hey, here's a question for Attorney Di, since you were doing a Noah's Ark thing.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Who cleaned up all the poop on the Ark?
Well, I'm not sure. Because if it's like God's ark, he would make it so there was no poop.
Poop just evaporates?
Yeah. Right?
One would hope, man.
Like, get it together, God. Get rid of the poop. Here we go. Here he is right here. Sorry, this is all the Easter stuff, everyone.
Ah, okay. When is Easter?
April 20th.
Next month.
Oh, 420 is Easter.
It's April 20th, yeah.
Wow.
The evangelicals are cranky that it's on the
it's on
same day
420.
as 420. Yeah,
Well, and Hitler.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true. They might be less upset about that one, but it's hard to
Do
say.
you celebrate Easter, like with the chocolate eggs like Jesus
No.
intended?
No.
well, so what I used to do on Easter a few years ago when I lived in San Francisco in Dolores Park, they have a hunky Jesus contest
Oh, yeah.
where it's a
Ooh.
bunch of
That's hilarious.
shirtless gay dudes compete to see who's the hottest Jesus.
Oh no, they don't do it anymore?
No, they still do.
They
I just
do.
haven't been. Maybe we should
That
go.
would be a good
Should go
live.
make some TikToks this year.
We could just go live there and,
Yeah,
and
hunky-
interview them.
Hunky Jesus.
See what they're... Talk to the winners.
That would be amazing.
Like Jesus intended, chocolate eggs.
Well, yeah,
Exactly.
right? Because it's all about the baby chicks
That's
and the
right.
rabbits.
Yeah.
Here they are with Jesus.
Yep. Did you order pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's gonna put a hard stop to this thing.
Yes, it is.
It could be a
Buzzy
mukbang.
Boo, welcome from Australia.
Although
Where are you in
I made
Australia?
it past 90 minutes
You did.
this week.
This is the first time.
This is a record.
Oh my goodness, you
Wow,
guys,
this is
look
the
at
first
that.
time
I
Hawk has
usually-
made it this long.
I usually basically just give up at 90 minutes. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I have to go. I have to go do something.
He just
else now.
walks off stage.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Mike
goodness.
D said, "I love Attorney Di." We do too.
Oh,
Yes, we do.
Everybody give it up for Attorney Di.
oh, you all are so
And Hunky
sweet.
Jesus.
Yeah, is TikTok still going to be around on 420?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a
I'm
good
not
question.
sure.
When is the
10
cutoff?
days.
10 days from now?
Yeah. April 5th.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
April 5th. Can you imagine
think
if they're shutting down Social Security and shutting down the executive branch, and then Trump just says, screw it, and just bans TikTok?
Oh, man.
Then
I could see
you'd
it.
have violence in the streets, man.
Oh, Buzzy Boo's in Melbourne. Love Melbourne.
I think it's going to happen. I've
You
heard a
do?
lot of people saying it's already dying.
You think it's going to go down?
I do. I really do.
Wow. That's kind of crazy, man.
I
Oh,
think
look
it's
at that.
time.
You got little chicks. What is that? Is that
This
clay?
is a little peep. Yeah, this is a,
Peeps.
Peeps.
you know, for
Wait, it's a case for a single peep?
no, this is putty.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Sculpting putty. Awesome.
I
I'm
thought that
gonna
was
try
like
to
a
see if a
carrying
peep would.
case for one single peep.
Hey, Daisy.
Do you guys do peeps s'mores during Easter?
No.
No, but that sounds kind of good.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you gotta
Never
try
even
that.
heard of that.
In the microwave? Heck yeah.
Never heard of that.
Mm-hmm. You guys
Yeah,
gotta get it together.
You have good props, Di. I mean, I'm impressed.
Well, I appreciate you working with me. This is the
Oh.
first time I've done a live where I
awesome.
didn't have just my picture up
I
here.
love it. Yeah. I think it's fantastic.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? If TikTok disappears, that's I really wasn't thinking about
Oh,
whether
That's
that was
that's
really
an-
going to happen.
that's an outstanding piece of information, L. Howard. The Next Level podcast is on YouTube, not behind the paywall.
Oh. Secret
Oh.
podcast is partly behind the payroll.
Yeah,
Ah, that's good.
that's fantastic. Everybody should watch the Next Level podcast every week. It's the best.
Wiseacre thinks
Absolutely.
that putty tastes better than Peeps.
I would probably agree with him on that.
I'm not ready to commit to that.
Yeah, I'm not either. Okay,
Yeah, I think TikTok's struggling right now. I'm getting violations left and right and
Oh
center.
yeah,
and
it's a garbage heap.
I'm getting account strikes like almost every day.
yeah,
And I hadn't had one of those in probably 18 months.
I've been in too much freeze to post on there lately, but that's right. Hawk has
I've
a
had to-
fireplace. We can make s'mores right here. in the
That's
living
true.
room.
That's true. We could.
it's kind of weird though, putting the peeps on the stick.
It is weird.
I mean,
Yeah, where do you stick
I'm
it?
not trying, I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of going in through the back door there,
Well, come on now.
Well,
Jamming a stick
backdoor
up in
guests
there
are
and then
always
putting it on
best,
fire.
right?
All right.
That's a bad day for a peep.
That's a bad day for a peep. It is.
Well, you don't know that. That may be their dream come true.
That's true. You never know. Something for everybody.
Projecting.
That's right. All right, I
Daisy
put
said
my
I
peeps
saw-
away.
Over opinionated Brit left TikTok. Yeah, he did. He left TikTok.
There's a lot of people making the move.
Yeah. He's shutting down all social media. Yeah, well, I
Yikes.
guess we just have to wait and see, right? If it's going to be, if, someone like Larry Ellison's going to take it over and turn it into a cesspool
Yeah.
of MAGA
Ugh,
bullhorns, or if it's just going to go away. But it's going to be one or the other. I don't think there's any in between there, really.
I agree. I
I
agree.
don't think it's going to be maintained as anything that we're going to want to be a part of.
I think when they really just shut down and it went black that first time, they were messing with everyone. And I
Yeah,
think
I agree.
we, need to acknowledge that that's the kind of company that they are.
Oh, totally. They will sell out in a heartbeat. No question.
Hmm.
No question.
Well, with that, guys,
You signing off?
I may be signing off
All
here.
right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you
I'm
It's
so
been
noticing the
much.
2 hours, man.
time.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for bringing the
Oh my gosh.
props,
Well,
bringing the
thanks for
knowledge.
having me. I,
It
I
was awesome.
appreciate I appreciate it so much. It is,
Yeah.
like I said, it's a little difficult for me to go live with other people. So I'm so
Yeah.
thankful.
Well, we're happy to have you anytime. So, and it's highly, highly entertaining, and you're welcome here anytime.
Well, thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thanks for
Thanks,
being
Di.
here. And oh, look at that. Is that Spider Man?
I don't know. It's this weird, like sticky ninja, but someone in my house
It's on
put
a
him on this
cross that says
cross.
He is risen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
that
think they
somebody in
came
my house
together.
It's
did
Spider
this.
Christ.
The thing is, like, we're not even Christian.
It's
Well,
Spider Christ.
Seriously.
but Easter is all about He is risen, right?
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's kind of Spider
He is
Christ.
risen.
All right. Well, you can bring Spider Christ next time. Say goodbye to Di, everybody.
Bye, Di.
We
Bye.
appreciate you
Thanks for
being here.
having
Thanks so
me.
much. We'll catch you next time. All right. Let's switch this back to the two amigos. Hawk's about to bail. Look at him.
I am.
He's getting his stuff ready.
Well,
He's out of here. He's looking for the pizza.
yeah.
Oh, Mask, thank you so much.
Holy
Living
crap.
a very red.
HB, Huntington Beach.
Oh, you're in Huntington Beach. You're in Chris Cluey, huh? Be happy to know
Yeah.
organized backlash is happening with Project HB signed. Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Like stranger danger for Elon, a special election June 10th. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That is
man.
so awesome. I'm sure you've run into Chris out
Chris
there
Cluey.
on the street. He's very active there. I think we just lost Hawk. Thanks so much. All right. Hawk's out, huh? Hawk is out. I guess we'll just switch to me only. All right, people. This is what you got to work with. Sue said I used to live in Huntington Beach when it was not so red. I thought it was always red, but I guess Chris in that interview did say that there was a time when it wasn't so red. Did you take your mic off? There you go. Yeah. Oh, you got one last crotch shot? There it was. Okay, that's enough. Jesus. Don't encourage it, people. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I think Chris was saying that Huntington Beach was not always like that, but a lot of the Nazis or white supremacists came in as transplants, yeah. Oh, Daisy said they have some in North Carolina, too. Wiseacre, do you think you can make a Healing Crisis t-shirt design? Yeah. Oh, he'll be back, yeah. All right, we're going to wind it down, people. Angel's yawning. Oh, man. What would he do without you, Falcon, to keep him in check? I don't know. Thank you, Aaron. Attending a town hall with Chris Murphy this Friday. Oh, nice. That'd be awesome, yeah. That's excellent. Yeah, I think that for those of you that haven't yet attending like a Tesla takedown, attending the April 5th rallies, I think that stuff's really going to be good for those of us that can do it. to really feel the community, feel the involvement, feel like we're doing something, you know. So if you can do it, get out and do it and meet people and form community and get involved. It's going to really help. Angel is 3 years old. A little bit over, well, 3, no, I guess a little more than 3 now. Yeah, almost 3.5, I guess. Yeah, Buzzy Boo. It'd be a long ride from Australia to come to one, but yeah, I pinned the pinned tweet up there. Handsoff2025.com is for April 5th. Nationwide stuff everywhere. Thank you, Deidre from Ireland. Wiseacre can make a lot. That's right. He absolutely can and does. He just sent me an awesome one today that I'm going to get up hopefully this weekend. That's all right, Marathon Don. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. And Tesla Takedown Saturday, 11 to 1, Santa Rosa. There you go. Awesome. Yeah, there's Tesla Takedown everywhere Saturday across the U.S. Thank you, Michelle. I think we're going to go to 2 of them. And maybe we'll do some live stuff from the Tesla Takedown. Oh, thanks, Catastrophic Witch. So sorry you're not feeling well. Hope you feel better. Tia, Angel was just named Angel because he has angel wings markings on his back. Suzanne, I read the emails. I read all the emails that come in to Hawk. I try to respond to all of them. Can be challenging sometimes, but yes, Dash Rabbit. I will put some more meditations on YouTube, probably on my channel or on Hawk channel for members only. It's because I don't want to clutter that stuff up. Well, it's hard to put stuff up there other than what Hawk does. Oh, yeah. Yeah, have a good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. I didn't get much of a chance to promote this one today. I did last minute, so we had a smaller crowd, but we'll be here every Wednesday, 5 p.m. PST. So, yeah, Stacy, Walnut Creek, awesome. Yeah, I think we're going to see a massive turnout for this Tesla takedown this Saturday, and I fully expect Trump to pull some shenanigans to try to make Elon feel like he has a friend, even though he doesn't. Tia says you guys need to read your comments on YouTube. I read them sometimes. It's really hard, though. There's so many videos and so many comments. It's really hard to read those. Night Yogi. Good night, Phil. Or Billy. I can't read that. It's going so fast. Yeah, we still got 500 people. My stomach's starting to growl to knowing that there's pizza coming. Stay safe, everyone. Do whatever you have to do to find peace, to regulate your nervous system, take breaks, feel the feelings, work out the anger, all of it. You got to feel the feelings, people. It's important. It's really important. Yeah, 16 tones. Yeah, they are concerned about public opinion because they know that if public opinion turns completely against them, that they're screwed. You know, it does matter. So, you know, it really does matter. So, get out in the street. Oh, you're going to go in Portland? That's awesome. Thanks, everybody, for being here. And maybe we'll have another guest next week. Maybe we'll get Wiseacre back and get somebody else in here. It'll be our first ever quad live with 4 people. That'll be awesome. Never done that.
Tracy, feelings are hard.
Feelings are hard. That's right. Feelings can be really hard,
They can
man.
be really hard.
Yeah. They can be hard, especially right now. So yeah, take your feelings to a Tesla takedown
This Saturday.
this Saturday. They're everywhere. Yeah, Isaac Tom Powell Jr. We'll get him in here. We're gonna have lots of guests. We get
Oz.
Oz, Chasing Oz. We're gonna get all kinds of people.
Thanks, Jackie.
General Strike. Yep. Go to that website, generalstrikeus.com, I think it is. Can't remember what the URL is for that. I'll put that up here next time. And Ivan, we're from Ohio originally, but we're in the Bay Area right now. Yep. Yeah, Tesla takedown. Yeah, we're gonna start having people in here on the regular.
Oh, Tall Girl, that's a good idea.
Tall girl will be great. Silly question. How tall are you guys? I'm 6'6", Hawk's 7'1". No. Hawk's taller than me.
Falcon's 5'2".
I'm
Just like Joe Rogan.
I'm 5'2", like Joe Rogan. No, I'm about 5'11" or something like that. What are you? 6 something?
In
6'1".
6 foot, 6'1".
Yeah, somewhere around there. Depends on the shoes.
That's true.
Depends on how tall his heels are.
Oh. Oof.
Yeah, Gen Xers. Well, I think there's still a lot of optimism for the future, you know. Oh, Brianna in Florida District 6, yes.
There we go.
That is awesome.
That's awesome work. Thank you.
I'm really feeling a lot of positive energy there. Haven't had anyone burn Teslas in Australia yet.
Josh Wild's opponent, Randy Fine, is in trouble for running. He's got MAGA mad with him because he's running a bad campaign.
Yeah. And Gay's killing it too in District 1.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm pretty hopeful for
Oh, truth recognized. No, man.
what?
Oh,
What's the comment? I
got
guess.
permanently banned on TikTok.
Oh no. Well,
Dude, I'm on my
TikTok's gonna be permanently banned
I'm on
soon.
my 7th and 15th accounts. I don't have any advice other than start a new account. You just got to start from scratch, dude. That's a bummer. When is
Yeah.
Hawk doing an exercise video?
Omaha Cat Lady, that'd be a good guess.
Yeah, I just talked to her last week.
We could do a little exercise video with Hawk.
All right, now we see whether or not our DoorDash driver drives past the entrance to the apartment complex.
Is he close? We'll see.
Oh,
Hmm.
let's see.
All right.
Right past it.
All right. You have to go flag him down. Oh, I'm sorry, Jerry. That's horrible. Hopefully they come back. Hawk has a red note with 25,000. What does that mean? Oh, yeah.
A red note account.
Oh, of course, yeah. Thanks, Ivan. All right, everybody.
Oh,
Have a
sorry,
great
Jerry.
night. Take care of yourselves. We gotta keep going. So we're in this to win it. We're in it for the long haul. Tesla wrestlers, that's right. All right, people. I'm signing off. We will catch you next Wednesday, if not sooner.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. See you guys.
See you guys.
Let's see. How do I end this thing? I always gotta remember. There it is. All right, everybody. See you later.